Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and the Restless early spoilers July 15 to 19. Victor targeted and summer hits back hard. Young and the Restless sees major events are set to unfold in Genoa City starting Wednesday, July 10th. Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, and Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, discuss leaving town. They are going to visit Heather's father, Paul Williams, Doug Davidson. Meanwhile, Sharon Newman reminisces about her late daughter, Cassie Newman, and she spends time with Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, and Faith Newman, Raylan Castor. In business matters, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, confronts Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. It's about her working relationship with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. And Summer and Kyle clash over the living arrangements of their son, Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell. The tension spills over to Daniel, and this leads to confrontations and revelations about past events. And it includes the accident that led to Cassie's death. On Thursday, July 11th, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, grapples with her place in the family. And Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, faces pressure from her daughter, Katie Abbott, Sienna Mercury. Devin Hamilton, Bryden James, and Nate scheme against Billy Abbott. Also, Lily Winters contemplates a risky move that could shake up Chancellor Abbott. Young and the Restless spoilers, new alliances for Sally Spectra and Summer Newman. The week rounds off on Friday, July 12th, with potential alliances forming and boundaries being drawn. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, attempts to mend fences with Summer Newman. And Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, sets ground rules likely related to Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Victor discusses his expectations for Adam at Newman Media, and there are hints at potential conflicts with Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman. Looking ahead to the week of July 15th, viewers can expect more intrigue with Victor targeted and Summer making her next move. The dynamics in Genoa City are shifting, and no one is safe from the impending drama. Get all your daily Young and the Restless spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. *** Young and the Restless early spoilers July 15 to 19. Victor targeted and Summer hits back hard ***. The Abbott mansion buzzed with tension as the week of July 15 to 19 approached in Genoa City. The serene calm of summer was about to be shattered by storms of intrigue, deceit, and fierce confrontations. Victor Newman, the stalwart patriarch of the Newman family, was facing a new threat. His empire, Newman Enterprises, had withstood countless assaults, but this one was different. This time, the adversary wasn't a corporate rival or a disgruntled family member. It was someone unknown, lurking in the shadows, striking with precision and intent. Victor, never one to shy away from a battle, sensed the urgency. The attacks were subtle but damaging, eroding trust and shaking the company's foundations. Contracts were lost, alliances were broken, and a smear campaign tarnished the Newmans' pristine reputation. Who could be behind this? Nikki Newman wondered aloud, her eyes filled with worry. She knew Victor was more than capable of handling threats, but this felt different, more personal. Victor remained tight-lipped, his mind racing with possibilities. He had made many enemies over the years, but this one remained elusive, a ghost in the system. Meanwhile, Summer Newman, Victor's fiery granddaughter, was dealing with her own battles. After a tumultuous year, she had finally found her footing, carving out a niche for herself at Jabbit Cosmetics. But her personal life was in disarray. Her relationship with Kyle Abbott, once the stuff of fairy tales, had crumbled under the weight of secrets and lies. Now, as she tried to rebuild, she found herself facing new challenges. Summer had always been a fighter, inheriting her grandfather's tenacity and her mother's resilience. When news of the attacks on Newman Enterprises reached her, she felt a surge of anger and determination. She might be a Newman by blood, but she had carved her own path and built her own strength. This was her family, and no one messed with the Newmans without facing her wrath. In the heart of Genoa City, the tension was palpable. Victor convened a meeting with his closest allies, including Nikki, Victoria, and Nick. The family gathered in the opulent Newman ranch, their expressions grim and determined. "We need to find out who's behind this and stop them," Victor declared, his voice filled with resolve. "They've made a grave mistake targeting us." Victoria, always the strategist, laid out a plan to investigate the attacks. She would utilize her connections within the corporate world, seeking out any whispers or leads. Nick, ever the protector, vowed to keep an eye on the family's safety, ensuring no harm would come to them. But Summer had her own ideas. She knew the corporate world was filled with sharks, and while her family had the power to confront them, she had something more: the element of surprise. She was underestimated, often seen as the pampered princess of the Newman clan, but she was far more than that. With a determined glint in her eye, Summer decided to take matters into her own hands. She began her own investigation, digging through the layers of deception and following the breadcrumbs. Her journey led her to unexpected places, from the high-rise offices of corporate executives to the gritty underbelly of the city. As the week progressed, Summer's investigation brought her closer to the truth. She uncovered a network of conspirators, each with their own vendetta against the Newmans. It became clear that this was not the work of a single individual, but a coordinated effort. Her heart raced as she realized the magnitude of the threat. This was a war, and the Newmans were under siege. In a dramatic twist, Summer's findings led her to a shocking revelation. The mastermind behind the attacks was someone she had once trusted, a figure from her past who harbored deep-seated resentment. The betrayal cut deep, but it also fueled her determination. This was personal now, and Summer was ready to fight back with everything she had. As the final days of the week approached, Summer decided to confront the traitor head-on. She arranged a meeting, choosing a public location, to minimize the risk. The tension was palpable as she walked into the upscale restaurant, her heart pounding in her chest. She spotted the traitor at a corner table, their eyes widening in surprise as she approached. "Did you really think you could get away with this?" Summer's voice was low but filled with steel. The traitor's facade cracked, revealing the fear beneath the surface. "You don't know what you're dealing with, Summer," they hissed, trying to regain control. But Summer was unyielding. "I know exactly what I'm dealing with. And I know how to end it," she retorted. The confrontation was intense, a battle of wills played out in whispered words and piercing glares. In the end, Summer emerged victorious.